afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgia here from Allendale's trading floor, August 3rd. To finish out the week, we did close on more of a stronger note. Beans up 12 1/4, corn up about 11 3/4 cents, closing above $8, and wheat up about 26. Wheat leading the way today, up 26 cents, but for the week, it was down 7 cents. So still closing lower for the week. A lot of guys asking me, why is this? What's going on with wheat? Well, it seems like we actually were just trying to catch up with corn and beans. Corn rallied 14 cents for the week. Beans up 27. So still very strong. You've got to look at this as still a stronger close. Now this morning we did find a push here in the grains. A lot of guys expecting to see Sunday night's trade higher, just because that's what we've done. We've seen higher trade over the last several weeks, and guys expecting to see it again. And also looking at good to excellent ratings potentially dropping back a little bit next week as well if we don't get these rains. Really, tell me if it's going to rain. If it does rain this weekend and we get some of these rains, we may open up a little lower here on Sunday night. But if we don't get the rains, or if the rains don't materialize like they should, we're probably going to be higher yet again. So we are off the highs. We made the highs early this week and had pulled back. We've been making the highs early in the week, and guys expecting to see us stay stronger right now. A lot of the weather models have not changed much. The European model actually has come out a little bit more wet than the U.S. model. So the 6 to 10 day, they've got some good rains moving in. And as far as the European model, that may influence these markets pretty well as we go into next week. But going through the weekend, you're still looking for some good totals coming across certain areas. Looks like the Corn Belt as a whole has a chance of getting some kind of rain here this weekend. But the weather looks to be, or the temperatures look to remain pretty warm. So continue watching that. That's going to be the biggest influence here for Sunday night's trade. What's the weather looking like once again? The dollar yesterday had a big, strong move, had some impact here across the commodities as a whole. But today it gave back just about everything, down $1 today. So it did give back that and then some. It helps support things, helps support the grains, helps support crude oil. Crude up $4.10. So crude, after having this big strong move today, really for the week up about $1. So if you look at these charts yet, we are still sitting at some very good levels, and we do have some resistance just above us that we've got to watch here for next week. But a strong close for the energy markets here for the week. Livestock, fat cattle dropping 22 cents. That's got the August sitting at 119.77. Cash trade this week, as I mentioned yesterday, a couple dollars higher, so 116 to 117 as far as a cash basis. Box beef helping, trying to help things out here today. Choice up 54 cents, select up 57 here for the midday prices. But we did give back about 22 cents after a strong rally yesterday. So overall, still kind of chopping, but the stronger cash markets giving some benefit here and giving some hope as we go into next week. We'll see if we can continue on this trend. $1 higher last week, $2 higher this week. We'll see if we can keep that trend going here as we go into next week as well. As far as the hogs, down about $5.35 this week. Very negative close, a little different than what we've seen in the cattle, but dropping back another $1.75 today for that August, $89.85. We're back down below $90. The biggest hit here this week came after China. China's GDP was lower again, watching their economy continue to slow down. That has an impact here on our pork, and they are the number one consumer for pork, and has the number one as far as pork industry. Now we're trying to see them control their economy. It has been slowing down. That gave a pretty big negative, hit to the hogs here this week. Something to continue to watch. Not only that, we also have seasonals right now that's going against the market and keeping things lower as well. So watch that here as we get into next week. We could see things further back off as far as hogs. As we've been mentioning, we've been wanting to sell rallies in hogs, and now we're near some support areas yet again. But the seasonality of this is still to see these markets drop back a little bit more. But as I mentioned for the grains, guys, watch the overnights or watch the weather models that come out here for the weekend. If we get the rain, we could see a little setback if we don't get the rain. These markets will probably be higher once again. So be careful there Sunday night. We've seen a lot of volatility. If you guys have questions, give us a call over here at 800-262-7538 or check us out on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you had a great day today. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.